So yeah, y'all good though? Was anything new? Any new news? I just started recording, by the way.
I'm even more upset.
Why is that?
Because we on this quarantine for almost another 3 more months.
It's like 2.5. Yeah, we're gonna be here a minute.
Yeah, that's true. I feel you. I mean, it sucks being inside. But I'm collecting unemployment. They giving like extra money, so I'm chilling. I ain't gonna front. I'm good right now, bro. Bro, I'm balling right now, bro. I don't know what to do with my money, dog.
You got too much money. You don't even know what to do with it. Because you can't do nothing with it.
Right. Exactly. That's a fact.
That's the most depressing part. The moment you get money, you can't do nothing with it.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot low key, but that's a fact. Ain't too much. Like I can't really go out. All the stuff I'm getting has been online and stuff.
Did you buy you an Xbox Live membership?
Not yet. I should. I got me another controller though. That should be coming in soon.
Well, I wish I was collecting unemployment.
What's up?
I said I wish I was collecting unemployment.
Man, I feel you.
I got a call from CSC today.
What was they talking about?
They wanted to see how I'm doing during this quarantine.
Word.
I'm chilling.
Right. Right.
Like the lady sound nice. I was like, you know what, might as well have fun with it. I told her I was losing my mind. Being at home. She was like, is there anything that I can tell you to help ease it? I was like, the CSC gonna be at the SoFi Stadium when the football season come back? She was like, oh, definitely. I was like,
Word.
I'm happy
then. So that's easy for you. You could go to church and still make it to the game on time if you're working. Just right over there.
Get the word and my paycheck. You feel me?
Right, on me. Yeah. You don't got to leave early or nothing.
It saves me gas.
I might leave early on purpose.
Right, it saves you gas. Huh? It's only a 5-minute drive.
Yeah.
That traffic gonna be stupid over there though, bro.
So I gotta leave church early.
That's true. So knowing you probably walk over there though. You'll be all right.
That's a fact. But at the same time, that feel like a long walk.
Exactly, yeah.
That felt like a real long walk.
Long walk. That's a really long walk.
It is. I mean, this dude be walking anywhere.
That's a fact. I just be walking the walk sometimes, and I don't even realize how far I'll be walking.
Man.
Nah, my dad's walking a road.
I'm trying to get to those days.
Yeah, good.
A car is needed in my life.
Yeah, I feel you.
What you been up to?
Nothing, bro. Well, we rearranged the room.
Okay.
Like we moved our bed on the other side. So other than that, we've been cleaning up in our room, just finding stuff, throwing stuff away. I've been coming across like old stuff from like middle school, elementary and stuff. It was a story I wrote for my 6th grade creative writing class. That was terrible, bro. I'm telling you. I looked at the title and I remembered it. I was like, oh no, I remember this. Because I hated that class. I was like the one class I did not like. I did not care. But I didn't think it was that bad till I read it yesterday. I almost cried from how cringy that was, bro.
You thought you was thought you was William Shakespeare with the pen.
Man, low key, and I read it back. I'm like, what am I talking about?
Like, yo,
And
who, bro?
Yeah, this ain't me. This ain't me.
Oh, I'm about to shred it, yo. I'm about to throw it away. If I ain't throw
No,
it
that
away
sound like
already.
me. Like that closet held a whole bunch of things. Hidden report cards, a whole bunch of papers that I didn't turn in. I'm like, yo,
man,
I done went through everything. See, now that I'm older, I ain't gotta hide the report cards.
Ain't no report cards.
Exactly.
No, yeah, I came across like some poems and stuff from high school, from like 11th, 12th grade. So I thought it was fire when I wrote it. I looked out like, I wrote, no, this is mid, bro. This is light.
Who wrote this, bro?
I'm like, man, I had some good stuff. I'm like, nah, this one right here. Nah, this
me right now would body this dude.
Me. Well, nah, me right now, I got writer's block, so I ain't even got
All right, makes sense.
Forever. Yeah.
Last time I wrote something, I copied an entire song onto a notebook.
Word? Are you cheating?
Exactly. I was using my creative cheatingness to write.
One of my homies did that in high school.
Bro, talking about things like you say that, you know, once you think about it back then, you think about it now, oh my God. I remember back when Obama was running for his second term, and I was in my black student unions class, and the teacher asked me like, "Yo, how do you feel about Mitt Romney?" I was like, "Oh, I don't want to vote for Mitt Romney because he'll have us looking like slaves out here working, and you know, I ain't down with that. Talking, you know, craziness." And then I think about it now, like, oh, he ain't nothing compared to Donald Trump.
Bruh, man.
But it's like the fact that, you know, when I said that, I felt like a goofball. Like, because I'm talking about running around with spears and stuff, because that's what he'll have us doing.
Oh,
I'm like,
right, you sounding crazy.
You sound crazy, dog. I can't believe you even said that.
Bro, half the stuff that I was saying when I was in my black student union, I was the vice president. So the stuff that they had me saying was outrageous. I was up there. I mean, it was for a great cause, black power and everything. I didn't know half the stuff I was saying, though, to be perfectly honest with you. They was quoting a whole bunch of history and stuff. I'm like, I feel you.
That's cool enough.
Amen.
Exactly. Like, I feel you, but like,
ain't nothing worse than sounding like a goofball in front of like a bunch of people.
That's a fact.
Bro, they had me do this. It was Black History Month, and they had us do like this little play to represent like black friends in a family. So like somehow I became the main, like one of the main characters. My character really wanted to ball. He wanted to play basketball his entire life. And so he had like this setback that ended up him going to jail or something. So I don't know how it got to that point. I was confused the entire time. We had no script at all. It was off the top of the dome. So it was like a Green Lantern movie. You know, you ain't got no idea what's going on at all. It was weird.
It was terrible. But it's still like random thoughts and stuff that I said that be just haunting me, just popping in my head the randomest times.
Be sitting there and be like, I can't believe I said that, dog.
Oh, bruh.
You just be having random moments.
Like stuff I almost said, and it's like, bro, yo, I almost said that. That was wild.
That almost came out of my mouth.
It's just like goofball activity. Like only a corny dude would say this, and I ain't a corny dude. So what am I even thinking about?
This is like, hold on. I know I'm better than this.
Exactly. That'd be the worst part. Just knowing like, yo, I'm better than this. Why would I say that? Why would I do that?
Why would I think to say this, bruh?
Bruh.
Get it together.
Like, man.
Do you know how many dudes would clown you right now if this came out of your mouth? You lucky I stopped you.
The super fine chick in the class. Like when I said that Mitt Romney business, it was like 2 chicks in that class. I was like, yo, they kind of cute. And that's why like I kind of joined the Black Student Union, was to, get closer to them. And then, when I said that, like at the time, I didn't think nothing of it. Till my friend pointed to me, he pointed it out after when we left the class. But then I was like, you know what? You're right. And then I've been thinking about it like every day, not every day, but like every couple of months or so, I think back like, yo, you a goofball for that one, dog.
Right.
I joined the Black Student Union by accident.
Oh, I did too.
How y'all do that?
No, but at least you had like a little side reason for being in the Black Student Union. You was there to get them girls.
No, I saw them when I joined, but like I didn't plan on going up there like, yo, I'm joining the Black Student Union.
Neither did I. The thing is like I had this teacher named Mr. Ezekiel, strongest black man on the planet. Black dude with black this, black that. You say anything about white people in this classroom, you get an F. I guess because I took like great notes. He was like, you in the Black Student Union now. How? I didn't ask for this.
What class?
I didn't ask. African American.
It wasn't
African, and he just threw you in the union.
He picked black kids out of the classroom to put inside that in the group.
That's wild.
I didn't realize it until it was too late.
This is how I joined my Mexican friend. My Mexican friend Jesus. He was like, yo, come with me to this meeting. I said, all right, for sure. And then not until I sat down and I saw Ezekiel walk in, and then he wrote on the board Black Student Union. I'm like, hold on, bro. You Mexican. And Ezekiel was like, oh, anybody can join. But it's more towards black people.
We talking about black folk.
Yeah, Jesus, he was like, I'm gonna stay. Ezekiel was like, that's cool. But like my friend Jesus, he stayed for like I think like 3 weeks and was like, nah, this is really meant for black people.
This is like super black.
It ain't brown and black student union.
This is black.
I'm pretty sure like most people are trying to be racist up in here, but it's like, people say black people can't be racist, which is not true. Black people can be racist.
That's a fact. The same way white people are racist, black people can be racist the same way.
A lot of people,
it's a whole segregation thing or whatever that
a lot of people
that it's deserved to be racist back, but it's not really.
A lot of people try to hide behind the fact when they say black people can't be racist, we can only be biased. Because in order to be racist, you have to have a form of power. I'm like, that's not the case at all.
Nah, it's not that serious.
Like racism is a mindset. It's not. Really.
And honestly, like that, we talk about a whole different topic right now because it can get even deeper than that. Definitely, as a kid who's gone to multiracial schools, so it's like I'll give you an example. My last like serious relationship, I was dating a Hispanic chick. But now that all the females in my family, they think I only like Mexican chicks because
some of the dudes too.
Yeah, like that's the last person I had a serious relationship.
Right.
So it's like if that's what you only think about me, like I tell them all the time, it's like it's not that that's my preference. Which is not really. My preference is all women. And that's why,
say that.
I love all women. It's just at the time she was the one that was trying to get it. Well, not get it, but holler at me.
Oh my God.
That's what we are. That's what we call this episode.
So that's what we call it.
I'm trying to keep it real. She was just trying to holler. So I was hard.
She was just the first one that wanted the G's.
Relax.
Yo.
Hold on.
Yo.
Let's see.
Already, yo, we ain't even been.
Yo.
Man. Yo. My bad, bro. Continue.
Yeah, relax. Nah, but it's like that's the theme with like some of our black women. Definitely, they're not a real big fans of us dating outside of the race because the stereotypes that come with it. Black chick hold you down, and then when you make money, you with a white woman right after. So it's like they have their own issues they got to work out, and so do certain men.
That's a fact.
Because there are men who bash women of color, which gives them that very right to assume, some of these black men ain't all that.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that's wild too. That's the thing. I'm about to say something. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, it feels like for men and women.
And
I see. Men them new? They're the new ones?
Bro, these things came with red laces, bro.
Oh,
I said, no fuego.
Not them. My fault, Josh. What you saying? It was
I forgot.
Oh, my bad.
I didn't mean to disrupt you. All right, so I heard we talking about 2K. I saw we talking about 2K.
Oh yeah, I finally got 2K20. We got some real Wi-Fi now, so I got 2K20 now.
Yeah,
so I'm on. You know what I mean? So now I just want to chop it up a little bit. I guess we could talk about different aspects, but I just want to start off. Like, what type of builds are y'all favorite builds, or what do you like suggest? Or what builds do y'all think are the best or the worst?
Ooh,
let's talk.
So I done made one of the worst builds already, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
But I mean, I wouldn't say the worst. We're not gonna talk about it. I didn't see that.
Josh, you know which is the worst build?
Right-handed people.
My build.
Right-handed people.
My player on 2K with right-handed. That's the worst build.
So let me.
Wait, that was the name of his build?
No.
No.
I think my worst build so far is a playmaking shot creator, which makes no sense. And like in retrospect, you would think like that would make no sense because he could do it all, right? He got a shot. He can shot create, but he can also move the ball.
Right, exactly.
Somehow my player can't shoot at all. I done tried to change the jump shot like 45 different times and ain't nothing worked. It's a 92 overall. He's a 92 overall. Bro, exactly. He can only drive in. He can only drive in and dunk.
Check this out. Power forward, defensive, playmaking. The worst build.
Yeah, no.
Put him at 6'10", 220. We talking about the worst build ever. I'll never, ever, ever. Like, I don't even know why I chose power forward, but that was the worst.
Well, it's time to be like Boris Diaw.
This my 2K19. This is my 2K19 player. My career, my worst build ever, though.
That's crazy.
I never ever want to do another build like
that. I mean, yeah, power forwards ain't really meant to. As far as playmaking, that's not gonna go well. especially in my
Bro,
career.
I don't even know what happened, bro. I was like, you know what? Like, I want to be able to block the ball. I block the ball, come down. I just want to go to work.
You flashy, bro, trying to be a Spurs player. Trying to move the ball.
Bro, it was the worst build I've ever done.
That's wild. I don't think I've done any bad builds yet. But I feel you about the shot creating thing, guys. On my 2K19 player, he was a shot creator too. Like he could shoot, but I was struggling. Really, I wasn't making a whole lot of threes.
I feel you.
And like the driving, I was better off driving, getting to the basket than I was shooting.
So I got an offensive-minded guard, and then I got a facilitating finisher.
Or
The facilitating finisher is my 92 overall on the Lakers, and then my offensive-minded guard is on the Suns, and he's an 80 overall right now.
and you can't shoot with your offensive-minded guard.
No, I can shoot with the offensive-minded guard. The facilitating finisher, garbage at threes.
Oh, well, he finished it. That's why.
I mean, I understand that, but like,
What's his shooting ratings? Like his mid-range and his three.
Let me see. Shoot, might as well get rid of that, but nah. Okay, I can't see it right now, but you can tell that your player gonna be trash when he's compared to Jalen Rose, Gordon Hayward, and Andrew Wiggins.
That's
Oh
it,
my god,
bro.
bro! What's wrong with you?
What
Why
type?
did you even do that?
What type of
Listen,
build?
Bro, as soon as that came up, you should have been like, "Yo, this
I
ain't for
didn't
me."
see that first. I didn't see it at first because look, that was for shot creator.
Man, they good. You know what I mean?
I added shot creator to that one.
You're like, man, they good.
Bro,
We'll be
Relax.
Let me see. Let me go to Slasher real quick. Let me show you.
Hey,
Dude, what the heck?
Rose. There's only one Rose we can
Jalen Rose.
Bro,
Jalen Rose. What's that?
that's hilarious.
Bro. Okay, so his 3-point rating, I got it up to like an 80.
An 80
But
too?
And he's buns.
80 should be good.
Exactly.
I can shoot with my build, and I'm not
2K.
even like, I just hit 80. My 3-point ain't no 80. And I can shoot with him. What's his jump shot? Like what?
I'm gonna just create a whole new build. To be honest with you, forget
how far along are you though?
Well, for my right-handed trash man who's on the Lakers, I'm in my I'm in my second season.
Where?
Okay,
what's your best build? What's your best build you've ever done?
Shoot, probably the one that we use for the my league when it's me, you, Nigel, and Eugene.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because we be looking everything up on them.
Well, even without that, because like I made my character like kind of normal to like stats that I think I would have in real life, and he's still kind of good. I mean, he's not garbage.
But I can say without a doubt that point guard I made for 2K19 was my best build I've ever done.
Oh,
he was
Baron
basically,
Davis?
Yep, exactly. He was my Baron Davis.
Word.
Like he was my best. Like I had him as was it playmaking? It was like playmaking something. Playmaking. I forgot. I forgot exactly, but it was something cold, bro. Like I had
my
hops.
career?
No. So then we created the little
on the minor league.
My league thing.
Word.
That was like, whew.
The one position you don't ever want to play as is the center.
Center or power forward? Power forward shot, bro.
That depends. I don't know. I could play well with a center. I had a center on my league for 2K19. He just rebounding and blocking and posting up.
I mean, it's good for that type. If you cool with playing that type of way.
Yeah, not for you. But no, I think my best builds. It was two from both. They was both on 2K19. One was basically he was just a scorer. He could shoot three. He yamming on people, and I made him a white dude too, and he was left-handed. But he was cold. I'm driving people. I'm just step back shooting three, bro. And then I had another one. He was a small forward. He basically just did it all. He could defend. He passing. He could play point guard if he wanted to. He could shoot. He driving, dunking on people too. I don't know like exactly how they would be described, but those probably my two best builds. 2K19, 2K20, I ain't really got into that all that yet because I just got it downloaded.
It kind of sucks that like there's no like full balance, like a balanced out.
Oh, like everything.
Yeah.
I think the best you could do with that is like even if it's a 99 overall, all the ratings gonna be trash.
That's a fact.
Because it's a mix of everything. And 2K don't want to give you all them ratings like that.
2K don't want you to be great.
Facts.
No. That's why I don't kind of play 2K. I'm already trash like that, so it's like
and you ain't gonna let me do me.
Yeah, like if you're not gonna give me. Well, the thing is, like I always try to make my 2K player, how I would play, which is basically a Draymond.
Right.
But who wants to be Draymond?
Right. People don't think that's cool.
Yeah, so it's like if you give me like the finesse of a big man that got the moves like Shaq, the power moves like Shaq, the soft touch like Duncan, but then when I want to, I'll back you up like Kobe, hit you with the shimmy turnaround jumper, or I might take you out jumper, hit you with the dream shake, post you up, sight that out, come around with Kareem and hook it in. I just want to be, I just want to be great. I just want to come down, stop about 40 feet from the rim, pull up like Curry. That's all I want.
Right.
I won't lay a package like heroes. I just want to pass it, Magic Johnson, no look. That's all I want. Dunk package like Carter. That's it. Oh, I gotta be Draymond. I gotta be Draymond Green. Nah.
Nah, that don't work.
Not with that.
Man. I think the build I got right now is cool. I looked up this video of this dude. I think like the primary on the pie chart was it was like defense and shooting. And he like had like the steals and everything up. And like, but it's like you can really do it all. You can't really finish like that, but if you know how to play, you know how to finish. But it's like you can basically do it all. If you're a point guard,
right?
Pass, you go get you some assists. You can steal the ball pretty easy. You could lock up. You could lay up if you need to. Like, and you can shoot if you need to. Like you can threes. It's nothing. It's easy.
That's
That's what I got right now.
2K, all I want is speed and be able to finish at the rim.
But like Hall of Fame, when you first get into the league, boy, it is tough.
Yo, I'm not playing on Hall of Fame right now, dog.
I wouldn't blame you because like I tried to do that with my first dude.
You can't enjoy that. I can tell you right now. From me playing Hall of Fame one time, you can't like try to get your player up and worry about all that at the same time.
Right.
All right, should I be a spot-up shooter, a playmaker, a slasher, or a lockdown defender?
No, nothing's worse than being a spot-up shooter at the beginning of your career because you can't hit nothing.
Wait, hold on. Say them one more time. Say the
Spot-up shooter,
or what?
spot-up shoot. Yeah, for your takeover. Spot-up shooter, playmaker, slasher, or lockdown defender.
Slashing.
Mind you,
Slasher or lockdown defender.
my defense is probably the worst aspect of my game of this build right now.
Oh, if that's the case, then do slasher then. There's a point guard too?
Mm-hmm. 6'4" point guard, 197.
What's his ratings like?
I could get my jump shot up to an 88. My 3 up to an 86. I got a vertical that's out of this world, potentially.
Bro, if you got vert and bro, all you need is vert and speed.
Let me put it like this. I could get 17 finishing badges, 17 shooting badges, but 5 playmaking and 5 defense.
Well, yeah, get that slashing then.
And look, 3-level scorer. I got compared to Penny Hardaway, John Morant, and Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard?
Damn dollar.
Oh, but you say your defense is trash, huh?
Yeah, the defense is horrible. So I'm gonna test this build out, and if he buns, I'm starting over.
Bro, you don't know how many times it was over. And then what makes me upset is this power forward I made, the trash one. I put money in. Like, I don't know why. Like, I was just trying to get good already, like make it to 90. But like, I put some money in that, and that was like the biggest mistake I've ever made, bro. Like, the biggest mistake. Like, and then like now, him at an 85, like he good, but like I don't see the potential going any higher. So it's like you don't wasted, money here.
Yeah, I feel you. Who's y'all's go-to team in 2K?
Bro,
Like
there's only one team.
Who's that? What's up?
You already know the team, baby. The purple and gold.
Word.
It'd be between the Lakers, the Bucks. I mean, for my career mode, it depends. It depends. Like, I don't want to be on some stacked team. I don't want to be on some stacked team already, because like it could go one of two ways. Either you get no play time as a rookie, and you horrible on that team, or you ball out and then it's no more fun.
Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes it do get boring after a while.
But it'd be between, from my point guard, I decided to do like the Lakers or the Bucks, or like really any team that don't got a point guard.
Right, yeah. That's the best team to go to. Whatever position you're trying to do.
Exactly. Like
lacking.
Like right now, I got my guard on the Suns. I mean, what is Devin Booker doing there? Right now, we second in the West.
Damn, just like that. Like, I was thinking about going to the Suns too. That was one of my options, but
I thought about New Orleans, but New Orleans got got Lonzo.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
just
don't
like,
like
you
those
know what?
jerseys, bro. I'm not gonna front.
What
You
position?
said what?
I don't like those jerseys out in New Orleans. That was the team I was on for my point guard last season on 2K19.
Which one? The purple, green, and yellow one with the
No,
white.
the
Mardi Gras?
regular ones. No, I like the special
Oh, you
ones they
talking about
got,
the blue one?
like the white, the white,
They
the red,
basic jerseys.
yeah, I don't like those. They get old after a while.
That's true.
But the ones with the stripes in the middle, I think those are hard. And it's like you can only wear those for so much,
Right.
for so long.
I mean, when you get to a certain point in your career mode, and then you get to choose the different jerseys that y'all could wear, it's just like that's probably another reason why it would determine like what it would be hard to determine what team I want to go to, because like Memphis got some nasty jerseys, Utah got some nasty jerseys, Lakers always got good jerseys.
The only jerseys that Utah did, they got the old ones with the mounts on it. Those like the only good ones they got.
My favorite, the white joints, the purple joints, bro. Them, Utah, the Grizzlies, and the Raptors, the best joints.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, Utah. That's it. That's like I need like variety with my jerseys. You know, on 2K, like the Pelicans, like they don't got that many
they
jerseys.
Really ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
Jerseys are trash. Jerseys are trash.
That's a fact.
I mean,
the old ones are cool, but it's like it's not special either.
Okay,
so, yeah,
this build is good so
the
far.
Team I choose too, the jerseys.
Even the Bucks. Yeah. The Bucks got some good jerseys.
It's kind of there's a basic
cool.
kind of.
Yeah.
They kind of but them Cream
like the City jerseys are cool. Yeah.
Oh, them Cream City joints are hard.
Yeah.
It's just like certain things that catch my eye. Like even Denver. Right. Denver got some nice jerseys as well.
Bro, everybody, hey, how did y'all feel about them Magic Johnson jerseys?
The purple ones?
Those are hard, bro. I love those.
Bro, I didn't like those, bro.
You said a lot of people didn't like them?
Yeah.
I feel like they should have kept like all the city jerseys. Like the Mamba Day jerseys.
A lot of people thought those were ugly. People thought the Mamba Days were ugly too.
That's because they
all of the Lakers cities jerseys, they've been fire so far.
Facts.
And actually, the only problem that I've had is with the recent ones, the ones they got now with the collars. That's my only issue. I just wish that they were like, I just don't like that collar. But other than that, but other than that, bro, like if it would have just been like the regular like swoop, I'd been cool. But I still like them. I still rock with it. It's still hard.
Bro, them purple, I to this day, bro, I still like them purple ones. Them purple ones are hard.
Yeah.
Them Hollywood Knights jerseys.
Those are all right.
They could have been did better.
With the tight arms.
Yeah, those could have been done better.
Oh, with the sleeves.
Yeah.
I found out a lot of people was hating on the sleeve jerseys, bro. Did y'all like those?
I like the Christmas Day sleeve jerseys.
Oh, them Christmas Day joints were hard.
Yeah, the Christmas Day. Just the logo on them.
Bro, they had a Christmas jersey that had like the frozen Lakers sign, but they never used it.
Oh, those were hard. Those are hard.
Like, yeah, they did pretty good with those Christmas jerseys though. Even if they have like sleeves on them, like regular ones, it was always fire.
It's just like, yo, they be letting me down sometimes.
Like I hate that they only use jerseys once.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have like a season where they wear nothing but retro jerseys.
A whole season though?
Probably like half a season.
I don't even need half a season. Give me like 20 games of retro jerseys.
All-Star weekend.
Or do like a month that's like dedicated to like Old
to all the
school.
past
Both
players. Yeah.
That'd be hard.
Hey, NBA commissioner, if y'all listening in on this was our idea.
Thanks. 213 BPB. Give us our royalties. You know what
Break me off some bread real quick. You feel me?
You know what I mean?
It's not that
Give me
difficult.
some booth seats. Hey, talk about the best place to watch the game, bro.
Man, booth seats hit different.
I ain't been up to the booth yet.
Bro, it's not even
a taste of that.
all that, bro. It's not even all that, bro. All it is a small little with a table in the middle. I have a video on my Instagram. Well, all it is a small little table. It's like a small table in the middle of the room with like a sink. But that's if you ain't get nothing up in there. But if you get some stuff up in there, hey, Staples Center, they can throw down. They can throw some food down.
Oh,
we had
they make sure they be having some cooks, bro.
But first time up in there, we had mac and cheese, we had brisket.
Well, his first time in there.
Yeah, my first time in there, we had mac and cheese, we had biscuits, we had brisket, we had cornbread, we had ribs. Yeah, bro,
and we got all of that because of an accident. Because of an accident.
What you mean because of an accident?
Josh, it wasn't an accident.
Yes, it was. From the week before.
No, the dude had got it for.
No, I'm not talking about the food. I'm saying the reason we got all of that was because of an accident that happened the week before.
Oh, what happened?
So like my basketball coach Christina, she had this connect up at the Staples Center where he would give us like free Clipper tickets for the booth.
Word.
Because the guy owned the booth, and so like he would give us tickets every once in a while, and then apparently he had gave another group of people some tickets and us, but nobody knew. So like it was just this large group of people in the booth. It was crowded, and so like
and I have like 13 people up in
there, and like to like make up for it the next time that there was a game and we all went. There was a whole bunch of food, like everything that David said.
Got the hookup. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard.
Fire.
Man, bring me with y'all next time, bro. Y'all be leaving me.
She ain't got that connect no more. That dude sold.
Oh, word?
He sold his booth.
Dang.
Yeah, like you do is like what you do is like it's like a group of people. So like me, you, Josh, like we all pitched in to get the booth.
Word.
So we reserve games ahead of time. Okay, I'm gonna be up in here, and I'm bringing in, a couple people. So you have the option of how many people is left. You have the option of going and bringing your own people, or you have the option of letting people take a ticket from you, so they can go and watch the game. Last time we were in the booth, we were at a hockey game. So it's it's like a group of people who put in money every month or every season to rent a booth. And some people, they got lifetime memberships where they done spent a couple mil just to have it. But hey, that food ain't cheap, bro. That food ain't cheap.
I bet it ain't, man. It ain't sound like it. Especially Staples Center.
Hey, check this out.
Mac
popcorn.
And cheese.
The popcorn. Guess how much popcorn is?
$18.
No, bro. That was $30.
For how much?
A bag?
A small bowl.
A small
bag of bowl.
Man, stadium prices is stupid,
ridiculous, bro.
I don't get it, man.
We never really buy anything when we go to the stadium.
That's why people be sneaking in food, because I'm like, it's crazy.
All the time. It's just like $12 for a bottle of water.
Man, bro, this be times when I be working, like the Coliseum or something, I need some water. I gotta break some bread for some water, bro.
Real talk. Nah,
break out some
at the Coliseum.
dog.
At the Coliseum, there was this area. They were serving like fried chicken and Hawaiian bread, fire, and some fries. It was like this little food truck on the inside of the Coliseum, and if they saw that you were like working, if you were like CSC or like working in the Coliseum, they tell you to move to the side. You'd get put at the front of the line, and then they give you a discount. I'm like, thank you. And it was all black people working in that. It was all black people working in there. So I was like, oh, this is what I'm talking about.
I don't know how y'all did CSC, bro. Me personally, I could not do that.
It's honestly, it's easy money depending on where you are.
It really is.
Honestly, it really is.
I told you, Nigel, I'm not gonna be anywhere else but that field.
And see, look, and then like if you know the right people, if you got connections and all that, and once you get to know people. See, I don't know people like you know people, but I just know. That's kind of
see the thing. I made sure to find the right people.
Situation where
I made that the supervisor Joseph. Always, he been wanting me on the field with him since day one.
Word.
First, I was on the field first game of the season.
Yo, say hi to Ivana real quick, y'all.
What's happening?
Podcast. All right. My fault. What was you saying, bro?
Nah, it's just like I was not gonna be no ticket taking. I was not doing bag check. I wasn't touching nobody's stuff.
I wasn't. Bro, I can't deal with the attitude. I can't deal with the attitude from someone.
See, if you're on the field, you ain't gotta worry about attitude. You only gotta worry about talking to you. All you gotta do is worrying about tackling people if they jump over the thing, and that rarely happens.
Bro, honestly, I can do any job but the gates. I'm not trying to check no bags. I'm not trying to whine nobody, bro. Just put me anywhere else but the gates. That'd be the thing I'll be scared about the most. Every time I'm at a CSC job, I'll be praying, Lord, please don't let me be at the gates. Please don't let me be at the gates. I'm not trying to be at no gates, man. Put me anywhere. I don't care where it is, bro. For real. Right. So, you don't even gotta be on the field. The field is honestly like the easiest money though. You don't gotta do really, most people really be chilling.
Not only can you watch the game, you can talk. Well, I wouldn't suggest doing this, but if you can like get away with it,
right? If you slick with it,
because I made connections, man. I made connections. I talk to people, bruh. If you slick with it, then you good. But like,
bro, you get to work at like 1:00 in the morning. Oh my god, boy, I'd be so sleepy. Oh my god.
And that's only working at the Rose Bowl. Rose Bowl be having you there until midnight.
Hey, yo, and what be making me upset is they be locking down the entire town. Like when the game is over.
That's a fact.
So it's like
they lock it down.
Like it took me.
Sorry, bro.
That's the thing. Like when I'm trying to get there, bro. Yeah, when I'm trying to get there, bro, it's like, bro, I can't get here. It took me almost an hour just to try to get to Joshua one time because they have locked down like the exits and everything. So I had to like cut through the neighborhood, go around the roadblock, and like I finally made it. Bro, I was like, yo, y'all are doing extra, bro.
See, for the Coliseum, I only want to be on the field. But for the Rose Bowl, I do not mind doing traffic because ain't nothing happening.
I'll do traffic anywhere, bro.
Yo, I did traffic.
I've only done it at the Rose Bowl, but I'll do it anywhere, honestly. That's easy money, bro.
Like, real talk, do it that day that you and I did traffic together, I was like,
yeah. Bro, it was lit. Easy money. The only problem was that it was just super long.
It was super long when it got
lower, and I had to pee. But other than that, it was straight, bro. Easy money.
Had me up there seeing things in the middle of the night, like, yo, what's going on? I just saw something.
Yeah, because they got coyotes up there. I heard. I know some dude told me about that one time. I didn't even know they had them up there. I was like, what? They got coyotes just walking around?
They just chilling with y'all?
Like, bro, I do not need that issue, bro.
Nah, bro. And then the supervisors be chill as well, especially when they know you doing your job.
Yeah. I haven't had a bad supervisor now that I think about it, so yeah.
I probably only had like one bad supervisor.
Word.
But I've had a pretty much good experience so far.
Yeah,
I think
same here.
one time I had a bad supervisor was an LAFC game, and my supervisor wasn't even a supervisor.
Word.
It was one of us. It was one of us just put in the role of a supervisor. I'm like,
I wonder how they end up doing that, bro.
We were short staffed. We were short staffed. That's the only time that normally happens.
That's crazy.
Like, and then when we're overstaffed, what happened?
How do y'all get short staffed?
People call out on the last minute, like the same day.
They probably just don't apply for the job.
Yeah, and like, who wouldn't want to apply for a football game?
You said LAFC? I always wanted to work one of those, bro, but they never. The one time they had it open, it was going to Phoenix, so I wasn't able to go. I was hot.
That was the game that I worked.
Word? That's all bad, bro.
Because I actually planned on going to Phoenix with y'all because I didn't have nothing else going on, but I was scheduled to work.
Dang. You get your money. I feel like.
Nah, but like, I think all the USC games, UCLA games, and the Rams games, I was on.
UCLA. I think I only picked you up twice from UCLA.
Yeah, you only picked me up twice from a UCLA game. Most of the time you picked me up from the Rose Bowl was concerts. And I think the worst concert there was the BTS concert.
They had a BTS concert?
Yeah.
That was like last May, right?
That was the one that you showed up to and you were supposed to work, and then
I remember that. I was kind of mad because I wanted some money, but at the same time, I was not tripping. I was tired anyway. I know. And she looked at, that's the thing, about like how they got the roadblock and stuff. I'm on the bus. And so like the bus I usually take, I think it usually like goes right in front of the Rose Bowl. But since they got it blocked off, they dropped me off. Take like a 20 minute walk to sign in. So I'm tired by the time I get there, and I was already late because of that.
See, at the time, I had a messed up knee, and so like basically you could like imagine standing up too long, my leg gets stiff, and then my knee it starts getting this fluid inside of it. Ooh. So like I'm just standing there trying to crack my knee as much as I can. You could feel it.
You felt it. Yeah.
And then like it's just like standing there. They got us in these slacks, all black shoes. Like my shoes, they comfortable, but they not made to stand forever.
Oh, man, you feel me? And you right in the sun too. Like in the worst place you can be.
On that standing.
Yeah. It just depends on the venue and where you are. Like I can get through it during the Rams games and stuff, like because the breaks are more frequent and you on grass. And then, but like for the concerts and events and stuff like that, you outside, concrete, sun blazing on you, no wind.
Ratchet, bro.
Man.
And it's all creepy and stuff. It's like in the middle of nowhere. So when it's nighttime,
middle of nowhere.
Yo, creepy, bro.
It's like, yo, who puts this in the middle of nowhere and expects people to come to?
That one time we was doing traffic last time. It's all dark outside, and plus I got coyotes on my mind. I'm looking back like, we good? I'm good right here.
It's like anything behind me. Gotta make sure ain't nothing trying to eat me and stuff.
On me, like, yo, I do not need no issue.
Best part of that whole day was counting the amount of Teslas there were.
That was stupid, bro.
that was stupid, but it got us through the time.
That's a fact.
Remember the time I was trying to work while you were working?
Yeah.
Picking up them scooters. Oh my god. Talking about waiting.
So he was trying to pick up the birds. Wow.
Oh, that was the same night. You dropped me off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, bro, that had me so hot, bro. Oh my god.
Man, I'll be hot too.
That was the worst job. I've never made any money off of that. Like the thing is, you're supposed to pick up. It's not even pick up the scooters per se. You're supposed to pick up the scooters and move them to a hub. So all you gotta do is pick up the scooters and take them to a spot where they can all be charged or rigged or drove again. I never found one.
That's all bad.
Bro, I remember
there was in a location, and they never every time you go to the location where it's at, it's never there.
No, I remember there was one time we were by the Staples Center, and there was one that was supposed to be like easy pickings. Nobody else was in the vicinity. It was right there under the freeway, right off the freeway. It's inside of a parking structure that's closed off.
That's all bad.
And I had the potential of making like 20 an hour, 25 an hour, something like that. And I can't tell you how much gas I wasted just driving around looking for one. Bro, I've never found one. If I found it, it wasn't the one I was supposed to take.
That's all bad.
Like the night where that same night I was trying to I picked y'all up and took you home.
Yeah.
Bro, I think from around like 6 o'clock. From 6 o'clock to when I dropped Joshua off to 6 o'clock, I couldn't find nothing. I stopped around 11. I stopped around 10 because it was just wasting too much gas. And instead of me going home, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull up to McDonald's and give me something to drink, get some chicken nuggets. And I sat in the car until it was time to come get y'all.
Just chilling. I feel like you need to see what's up with DoorDash or something, bro. That sounds like easy money too.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm working now, so I'm not tripping. But it's like the time, bro. Oh my god.
Man. I feel you.
I think the worst night that I had was my first night working at CSC.
Or was that at the Rose Bowl or?
It was at the Rose Bowl. And it was like 10 minutes before I was getting off my shift. And I was in the van. I was in the van going on my break, but I didn't check my pockets when I got out. When I came back to my post, I felt my pockets to see what time it was. No phone. No phone.
Oh,
Luckily, that phone was in the van. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part is I left my post because we were working with Apex, and it was like 4 of us plus Apex. And so I went over to the Apex dude. He was a solid dude, cool dude, white guy, cool dude. Forgot his name though. I love him though.
Yeah,
he's a great guy.
Shout out to bro.
Shout out to my G. But I went over to him. I was like, "Hey, do you think you can move one of these guys to where I was? Because I think I left my phone inside the van, and I can't get in contact with my supervisor any other way." And so he was like, "Yeah, go ahead." And so I went down to the sign-in area, and the dude who's in charge of the Rose Bowl, he came up to me and was like, "Aren't you supposed to be at your post?" I was like, "I got permission from the Apex dude to come and see if I could find my phone." He was like, "Oh, okay, what's your name?" Joshua. was like, okay, you'll never be working here at the Rose Bowl again. I was like,
crazy.
You ain't got to tell me twice. My phone is more important than this.
Anything y'all talking about.
I don't care about nothing y'all saying. My phone is more important.
Word.
And then what was crazy is I've worked the Rose Bowl like 4 more times after that.
Right, exactly. That's crazy.
And
No, it's like go ahead.
Every time I go up there and I know he's there, I'll go up to him and shake his hand like, "Hey, how you doing?" Because he don't remember me.
So he's right there, but people with them powers are crazy, bro.
And he's a short white dude.
See, that's what pissed me off though. Like, don't get no power trip with me, and don't talk to me crazy, because I'll leave this job in a heartbeat.
That's one of the crazy things. These dudes be in charge of the venues, and I get that you got a lot on your plate, but you're not finna talk to all these people like they little kids. A majority of your staff,
yo.
Exactly. A majority of your
people
staff
30 and
black.
up with an attitude issue, bro.
Black.
It can get ugly, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
You ain't finna use your white power trip on none of these people.
75% of the people on the bus, bro. You know what type of time they are. And they grown. Come on, bro.
And they about that action.
Wait. They at a job that take too much time out of their day to not pay them enough amount of money in a good amount of time, and you have the audacity to try to raise your voice and say that you in charge of all of this?
These people from, as easy as this is, bro, come on, yo. Most of these people from the hood, dog.
Come on now.
They ain't got no problem calling big homie to pull up to the job and be like, yo, who was it talking to you crazy?
And that's happened a few times. It was right after a Rams game, and I had to pick up my check. Like that day that you came to pick me up, and I had to wait in line to pick up my check, and I sent y'all that picture. It was like a super long line.
Yeah.
Like, I saw this group of 4 black dudes walk up and walk inside the gate where people exit out, and was like, "Hey, who was talking reckless to my little G?" I was like, oh my God. I'm glad I grabbed my check. I was walking out the gate as they was walking in. I was like, I ain't getting shot up with y'all. I'm going home. I'm going home.
It's crazy. So I never seen it get like super crazy like that, but I see how people act and how they.
And you know it'll happen.
I know what they're about. So it's like, I'm not surprised at all that people be having issues with that. People be tripping and stuff. It'd be wild.
I've worked with you like twice now, right?
I know we did that.
We worked the field together.
Facts, yeah. And then we did we did that traffic. Yeah.
And I've only worked with Aaron once, and we was both on the field.
Word.
Yeah, but I think it was someone in Aaron's group that was like going crazy because they wasn't at a position that they wanted to be at.
Dang. I feel it. Like I said, I'm good anywhere but the gates, bro. As long as I'm not checking on bags or wanting anybody, I'm good. I ain't done ticket taking yet, but I'm cool with that. But once people come in, it's straight. You just gotta let them know what not to do. But then again, it depends on where it's at. Some people be sneaking stuff in, and it's like, cause I told you about the time I got hit with that smoke bomb.
Yeah.
That game.
What?
Oh bad, bro. I ain't tell you about that.
Nah, bro.
Right, so it was last March. I was at
it was LAFC.
No, it was in Carlos. That wasn't the Galaxy game, but it was Dignity Health Sports Park.
Okay.
It was
that must have been a
national game. Two soccer games from Mexico, and they let us know that's like, yo, these people like
wild.
This ain't LA, this ain't Galaxy, this international. These people from Mexico, these fans, they wilding. And the thing, it was 3 fan clubs. So like it's 2 teams. So one team got 2 fan clubs, and the other team got another fan club, and none of these fan clubs like each other. It's beef with everybody, bro. So we gotta escort these fan clubs one at a time, bro. And so it was cool at first. Like everybody is wilding, you just like they just keep singing the same old songs over and over again, bro. So like we're on one side anyway, or I was with the group, was kind of walking around. But what happened was, the people I was with, we went to this group of people. We were making sure, like, all right, y'all good? Y'all anybody need a break? The dude was like, all right, yo, I need to use the bathroom real quick. Going, all right, for sure, you good? And they already had like smoke bombs that went off once before. We had to call like the supervisor for a bunch of stuff, like people in the like crowd in the aisles or they down the stairs and stuff. So it's already a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, I wasn't even supposed to be there. Mind you, I'm breaking this dude. The dude I'm covering, he in the restroom right now. I ain't even supposed to be here. So I'm chilling, right? Making sure everybody good. All of a sudden, people got smoke bombs up. All you see is yellow, bro. Yellow everywhere. Like it's in my eyes. Like my eyes are getting all watery and stuff. It's deep, and we there's no smoking in the venue either. You ain't supposed to smoke. So I'm turning around, like my eyes all watery. So I turn around, look at this. I see this dude smoking. Like it ain't even like a cigarette. Dude got a whole joint just smoking. So I was looking at this dude. I'm like, yo, man, like ain't no smoking allowed in the venue. All of a sudden, I just feel some burn my neck. I was like, and I just went up the stairs real quick. I'm burning. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking somebody playing with me, like somebody like put out a cigarette on my neck or something. I'm like, bruh. I'm like bleeding or something. It's crazy. I get upstairs. I'm talking to this dude that was in my group, and he like making jokes or whatever, or like he said something about the smoke. I'm like, yo, damn, and I think somebody got me too. And I'm not even realizing how bad it is. Dude, he look at my neck. He's like, oh snap, boy, they got you good. I'm like, word. And so he called the supervisor over, bro. But Josh, no, we got to wear the white shirts. I had a white button-down shirt on, but my shirt, and I had a jacket on. It was all yellow, bro. My shirt probably still yellow to this day, bro. The jacket is all yellow. I'm telling you, bro, the collar was burnt and stuff, bro. My neck was all bad, bro. So
bro, I've had. Oh, go ahead.
EMTs, like it was all good. They just told me the ice and stuff. But this, like, the game wasn't even over yet. But they was like, yo, like, yeah, you good? Like, you ain't gonna die or nothing, but you can go ahead and go home, bro. Cause I was
sure you ain't
pissed, bro.
Yeah,
but
they didn't want no loss.
If I'd have known who that was, bro, if I would have known, I had to call lift home. So I took the bus. I'm like, bro, let me find out one of these people on the bus. It's over for bro. You feel me? I'm flipping this whole bus over, bro. It's over for all of y'all. I was pissed.
All y'all gotta die. All of y'all gotta die.
Man,
bro,
I had the Band-Aid on my neck. You can't see the scar no more, but like it was there for like a cool month or so. Like the scab, like.
That's gonna stay with you,
bro. That's like my only bad experience with CSC.
Josh, remember that time when I started working for that moving company?
Yeah.
Bro, my first day on the job, bro, I sliced my fingers open.
Ooh. How'd that happen?
Bro, I was cutting a box. Like we were moving we were moving this lady inside her new house from Phoenix. And she had some boxes that need to go into recycling. So I was cutting them up to break them down. And one box, I already cut it in half, so I was about to cut the last piece. And when I was cutting it, the blade came out of the box cutter thing. So it jerked up, and I was holding the box like this, and I said, just like that. And I felt it go through my fingers. I said, oh my God. And I was leaking.
Oh my
I still got the scars to this day. And like these were like clean cuts. Like if you were to look at them, you couldn't even see them. Like that's how much blood was in my hands, bro.
Oh my god.
And then like I was telling the people, my supervisor, because I was working with another dude, and he was like, "Oh, you want to go to the hospital?" I said, "No, I don't need to go to the hospital. Just take me home." He said, "But we still working." I said, "Take me home." And like he's like for sure, because like he was like, you know what, like I was kind of tired anyway, and they were gonna make us work till like another like 5 hours.
No.
So I hopped on the phone. With my supervisor. I was like, "Hey, we heading home. We had an emergency." And he was like, nah, you guys gotta work. Is there any way you can call anybody else?" And like I took a picture of my hands. And I sent it to him.
Leader, bro.
He was like, "Oh, okay." He's okay. Hope you get better. We'll schedule somebody else to take your spot. We'll still pay you for the day. I said, "You darn too."
Y'all better, bro.
So I didn't come here to cut myself and not get paid, dog. You tripping?
You feel me? Almost died.
This was like my first day on the job, so it's like I was making money. But honestly, that job was pretty cool. But the work was super inconsistent. Like one day, I made like almost $500 in one day. But like the work was super inconsistent, bro. Like it was super inconsistent. Like honestly, I would do that job
a lot, and the other times you be chilling.
None, or but like if you like say like it's a 2-man job. It's a 2-man job. So like if I had a truck, I'll be the driver, and because you don't got a car, you be the helper. So you would do the navigation, and I would have the truck, but I got to make sure I had like the harnesses, the moving blankets, and all that. But like if you got like a van, like if you got a truck, you can make some money. But if you got a van, I worked with this dude with a big old Sprinter van. That's the day I made almost $500, bro.
Man.
They gave us 8 hours, and we only worked maybe like 3 or 4 jobs. But I made almost $500. I made like $480 with like I think $100 in tips.
Man, that's hard. That's crazy. Yeah, bro.
I had like two funny but like kind of bad experiences at a LA Galaxy soccer game when it was LA Galaxy versus New York City Football Club.
Right.
And my group was in charge of protecting the opponents. And me and my supervisor, we telling them like, nah, we good. You don't got to worry about nobody hurting y'all. We civilized here.
Right.
5 minutes later, maybe less than that. But from what I know, 5 minutes later, a hot dog is being thrown at the back of somebody's head.
Yo, that's crazy.
2 minutes after that, someone throws a full beer bottle. That dude, though, gets tackled by the deputies and the sheriff.
Crazy. Out of pocket, yo. They be wilding at the soccer games, bro.
That's a fact.
That's wild. It's not even that serious, bro.
It's not.
And then I had to tackle somebody at a Rams game.
Word. That's what you're there for, though. That's all you want to do, huh?
That's all I wanted to do. And I
hurt somebody.
I lost a pair of pants, but it looked good on my highlight reel.
Oh, bro, that's crazy. My man there to hurt somebody.
Nah,
if it ain't beef at a soccer game, they're just gonna be singing the same songs the whole game, bro.
The whole time.
Last one I worked at, it was a few days before we worked together at the Rose Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't triple or none. It was LA Galaxy against some other team. I don't think it's in the league, but them fans. They had all these instruments and stuff, bro. They had like 3 songs. They were singing the whole before the game, during the game, and after the game, bro. We had to escort them outside. This in the parking lot, singing the same old songs, bro. You know what's crazy, bro? Bro, it's like any repetition of stuff that I do with CSC, like if I gotta tell somebody the same thing over and over, if I hear the same thing over and over, it's like PTSD, bro. I go to sleep thinking about I'm trying to sleep. That's all I hear, bro.
Oh,
bro.
Ole. That's all you hear.
Like, bro. You don't got no other songs, though?
Bro, one of my best experiences, though, was at the Rose Bowl. It was an international soccer game. I was working perimeter, but like at the entrance gate. Like the very first entrance gate. And tell me why there was a group of drunk people, a large group of drunk people, and one dude gave me his flag. And then I sold that same flag for $25.
On the job, bro?
On the job.
That's crazy. Yo, you could get fired for that. Probably. That's crazy.
Bro, don't admit to that.
I ain't gonna admit to nothing, but like it was a
complete defense.
I done already did. It's too late. I mean, no, it wasn't while I was working. It was like right after I had got off. It was like when we were walking back, and I was getting with the crowd. I was like, yeah. I think it was Mexico versus the Netherlands, and the Netherlands smacked on Mexico so bad.
Hey, that was last year, right?
Yeah,
I think
it was like 7-0.
Bro, it was so many people there.
I
almost had to do the gates that game, bro. The Lord bless me, bro. I was out easy
doing traffic. I was doing traffic. I wasn't gonna be caught. I wasn't gonna be caught doing no gate.
Yeah, nah, bro. It was crazy. I remember I was walking back, bro, and this dude got into a fight. All I see like this dude swing on somebody, and I walked past him, so I missed it. It's like as soon as that person passed, all I see is that same dude that swung, just like falling on the floor, bro.
Bruh.
Knocked out, bro.
Yo, Camp Flognog was retarded, bro.
Man, I was on there from Camp. One of my favorite artists was performing there.
Who?
IDK. You know IDK?
Yeah.
He had that place jumping too. I was surprised because
he wasn't on the main stage though. They had him on like the Nog stage, but the one that
they trippy, bro. They be tripping,
bro. If they not naked, they in a suit with no shirt on with a blonde wig.
It was naked, bro.
Bro, there was naked people everywhere. I felt so uncomfortable. Goodness, the funniest thing of that whole day, though, there was this black mom and her daughter. The daughter had on regular clothing. And then the daughter looked at the mom and was like, you see all these people? They dressing like this. Why can't I? And the mom said with a straight face, I'll beat the brakes off you if you ever think about walking out the house looking like that.
Oh my God.
Funniest thing I done ever heard.
That is wild.
I couldn't help it. I laughed a little bit. And then the mom heard me. She was like, yeah, I'm telling the truth though. I was like, I hear you. Just don't hurt me. I'll just agreeing with you. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, that's crazy though, bro.
Had little kids up in there. I'm like, yo. And then they said normally marijuana is not supposed to be in here, but if they're inside already and they got it, just leave them alone. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
This is like, you got little kids up in here. It's just like, yo, come on, bro.
They were like, relax.
Exactly. Camp Flognog was probably one of my weirdest experiences.
Word.
Especially since I was up there at like 11 until 1.
Yeah, me and mom came with me.
11 a.m.?
11 a.m. to 1 a.m. That pay was nice though.
Yeah, I bet it was.
My knees.
Dude, that was like me at Rolling Loud, bro. Bro, that was easy money, but it was stupid cold. Oh my gosh, bro.
I felt that.
That was over 12 hours, bro. I was like, and bro, shout out to my mom. She came to pick me up, bro. Because if I would have caught a lift home, like it was already late. There weren't no buses, no trains running there, bro. And a lift home, which is like 10 minutes away from me, that mom was $40, bro. 40. How you gonna run it up just because there's a bunch of people out? Like that is crazy.
Exactly.
Bro. That is scamming, bro.
Nah,
like,
bro,
that's it.
They out of pocket
like,
for that.
I got my card because I got my card. Like I was like the one picking them shots with the most.
Word.
Nah, I actually worked with Aaron twice. I worked with him once at the Rams game, and then the second time was at the last UCLA game of the season.
Oh, yeah, I remember y'all was both up there.
I got off my post first, and I was chilling with him until he got off his. His post was baggage, and it was so easy. But he told me he got replaced like 3 times. He got replaced 3 times, like put on different posts 3 different times. Yeah, he got redeployed 3 different times.
Once you get redeployed the first time, bro, depending on what time it is, like anything can happen, bro. You be put anywhere, bro.
Because he
especially
went from
especially if you ain't like the type if you don't go back to the sign in and somebody just come like, yo, I need 3 people, bro. You liable to anywhere. You like you can they gonna put you here. They're like, all right, we over here now. Then all right, we over here. Like, bro,
he went from working the field to a gate to baggage.
Bro.
And that same day, it was raining and it was freezing cold.
That's all bad, bro.
And boy, when I tell you the food that they gave us was buns. It was right after Thanksgiving. So you think you're gonna get a nice looking plate. Nope. Mashed potatoes and turkey that you think that they serve in high schools. It looked like a high school lunch plate.
That's all bad.
And then you try to butter somebody up like, hey, yo, can I get some seconds real quick? Because this ain't enough. No. No, you can't.
It's only a snack.
Exactly. Yo, Aaron's supervisor, his last supervisor, she was evil. I mean, she was straight evil.
Word.
Absolutely. It was some of the saddest stuff I done ever seen. Cause I was like a good distance away from Aaron, so it didn't look like I was bothering him. But we were still talking, but she didn't know that. But every time Aaron looked in my direction, she yelled out, hey, no talking while you on post.
While he's doing baggage?
While he's doing baggage. Nobody is there. Nobody is there.
Exactly. People don't be at baggage like that.
Nobody came to pick up their stuff at the moment. But she's still on his neck.
Right.
And mind you, he's not even inside the baggage area. He's in front of it.
That's crazy.
So she was just bugging that whole night.
I don't think I've had a bad supervisor. What's up?
Y'all want to call it?
Are you done?
Yeah, because now we not even talking about anything. We just talking about the job.
Oh yeah, we just casual conversation now.
Like you look at time, we 2.5 hours in.
That's tough.
And we are.
I ain't even feel like it.
This is probably our longest one so far.
Because there are stories.
We'll come with something better next week.
Yeah,
3 more months of this, bro. 3 more months of this.
Hey, yo, we're gonna have to link up regardless, though. Like, if it's gonna be
regardless,
find a way together for this podcast.
This is way too much.
Right? Yeah, it's cool, but it's like, yeah, this ain't cool. You know what I mean?
He said it's cool, but
I felt that. That hit me in my soul right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, you shooting threes, though. Now you shooting threes.
I'm trying.
Steph
Bro.
Curry reign.
Yeah, now if y'all done, you know, it's always a pleasure chopping it up with my bros. So,
Yeah, bro. I gotta go mess with mama, man. She been
all
quiet
right,
too
so,
long.
word.
That's a fact.
All right.
I'm about to go jump on her neck.
Word.
All right,
Y'all be easy, bro.
one.
Love.
All right. Bro, one.